The music we make or we play is coming from as recently as yesterday and as long as 400 years ago at least, and sometimes more. We are carrying an heritage, and we keep growing that heritage. It's in the end fascinating to see that music of the highest caliber delivered with all your passion and all your intensity speaks to every audience. It is still the only way of communicating with each other internationally, which gets us to a different level of an understanding. And I still find it fascinating and a great responsibility that what we do in a concert is to have the sense of having a few thousand people together, and they all live something really intense, but they don't live the same emotion while hearing that piece of music. And this is so unusual, and I think we should keep playing that role even more and assuming it, that we don't want to tell the audience exactly what to think. We only want them to feel, and therefore that's a really universal message. So everything we'll do to be more relevant and to go in a fresh approach and to step into this century really fully will have to do with something that we are not afraid or ashamed of who we are really. That a Bruckner symphony is, get over it, it is an hour 15 minutes long, and this is precisely why it's beautiful. And if we try to hide it or shorten it or pretend it's not long, then I think we're not true to ourselves and people feel it. We're not genuine. Because that implies something at a slower pace, we find ourselves very often dealing with misunderstanding from the outside world, saying, oh, but it needs to be a 3-minute clip, or it needs to be shorter because people's attention span is so short and all of this. And as much as it has in the last 10 or 20 years, yoga has taken so much more importance. All of a sudden people need retreats in spas and have their moment to reconnect with their persona. I believe we can provide a lot of that and more. And as we go into the future, that's why I'm optimistic. I think people were gonna need us even more.